Hi, it's Dr. Elisha Van Dusen at New Hope Chiropractic. There's no doubt about it, childhood obesity is becoming a real epidemic. It's getting worse and worse all the time. 2 out of 3 U.S. children are now overweight, and 17% are actually obese, and the rate of childhood obesity tripled from 1971 to 2011. From 1976 to 1980, 5% of preschool children, that's ages 2 to 5, were obese, but by 2007 to 2008, 10.4% of preschool children ages 2 to 5 were obese. From 1976 to 1980, 6.5% of children ages 6 to 11 were obese, but by 2007 to 2008, 19.6% of children ages 6 to 11 were obese. Obese children are more likely to be overweight as adults or obese as adults, and type 2 diabetes, which used to be almost unheard of in children, is now on the rise among youths. Depression and a feeling of low quality of life are also more common in young people who are obese, and they're also more likely to be bullied. So here are some tips on how to lose weight for kids. Number one, choose a food lifestyle that works. Food, not exercise, is really key for weight loss. Certain diets can help lose weight and establish healthy eating patterns. And of course, when I say diet, I just mean a type of food that, and not a crazy eat 3 seeds a day diet. That's because we want to stress to kids that eating for health isn't just something you do to lose pounds on the scale or to look a certain way. It's all about fueling your body and giving your body the nourishment that it needs to perform at its optimal best, not just jumping on fad diets for short-term gains, because the weight always ends up coming back again. The Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes fruits, veggies, healthy fats like olive oil, for example, fish, whole grains, etc., can be a great place to start. Kids are usually familiar with most of these foods, but here it takes center stage. The Mediterranean diet also helps guard our bodies against heart disease and other obesity-related health issues like type 2 diabetes, for example, and metabolic issues. If gluten is an issue with your child, then following a gluten-free diet could be a good answer to this problem. An added bonus of reducing or eliminating gluten in your diet is that it automatically kicks a lot of unhealthy foods to the curb, like refined carbs, white bread, pasta, white whole grain flours, rice, and more. However, as people shun gluten more and more, there are gluten-free junk foods cropping up too. If you hear that you'll just be replacing one unhealthy food with another, paleo might be a good option. A paleo diet focuses on proteins, vegetables, healthy fats like avocado and coconut oil, and it avoids grains, dairy, refined sugars, and legumes. While I can feel restrictive at the beginning, a lot of guesswork about can I eat this is taken out, so it simplifies things a lot. Also, say goodbye to processed foods and added sugars. Most likely, however, your entire family will see health benefits as soon as you cut out, or at least cut back on processed foods and extra sugar. You should immediately get rid of refined carbs, as these are empty calories and have practically no nutritional value. Next, it's time to start cutting out those snacks you thought were actually healthy. Low-fat cookies? You got to be kidding. They're full of sugar and other weird ingredients to give them a certain amount of flavor. Flavored yogurts, well, they're packed with sugar, more than an actual dessert. Fruit juices are also loaded with sugar, and unless they're 100% juice, they have also additional nastiness in them. Pre-made salad dressings, the ingredients list there could be very, very long, and they could really pack on a lot of calories. So your best bet is to make your own healthy treats, and that way you're in control of what's going into your child's body. Cook at home. This can be a real challenge if you're really busy between work, school, homework, activities, and just good old-fashioned life. It can feel like there's just no time at all to cook or shop at the grocery store, but this is one of the most important things you can do to help your child lose weight, or for yourself for that matter as well. A home-cooked meal means children eat something nutritious with the appropriate serving size, not dictated by a restaurant, which often packs in a lot of calories because they want the food to taste good. Kitchen hacking can help. On the weekend, you can make a few meals at once and serve those throughout the week. Think chili or soup in a crock pot, a roasted chicken in the oven, and a curry on the stove. The soup and curry can be served throughout the week, while the chicken can be added to salad, used in lettuce wraps, for example, or served alongside oven-baked potatoes. Breakfast for dinner is always a hit too, like oatmeal sweetened with honey and fresh fruit makes a good dinner. Pumpkin blueberry pancakes, or eggs scrambled with veggies. Those are all good alternatives. Also, it's important to get moving. If your child enjoys sports, signing him or her up to play after-school sports is an easy way to get your kid moving. Also, getting active with them is a great way to encourage physical activity, and you can spend more time together with your kids. You can go on walks, go for a jog, do YouTube yoga practices, or go to the local pool, and they'll see that being active doesn't just mean gym class or boring old exercises. So these are just some practical ways that you can combat childhood obesity and get your child started off on the right foot to a healthy life. Also, getting them checked chiropractically is a good way to optimize their nervous system function. Check us out at newhopechiropractic.com, and with that, I hope you have a healthy day.